Okay, here's the latest thing I've been tinkering with. Haven't fired it up yet, but before I put the cabinet on it and check it out, thought I'd give you a quick tour. This is a Globe Electronics HG-303. Kind of a rare thing, I think. Little Novice transmitter, 75 watt input. Crystal controlled, or has a switch on the front and the top right there for VFO or a couple different crystals. But I rebuilt the power supplies, everything except for the choke, and I think it's going to be pretty good, but pretty unique construction. Let me give you a tour. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. The chassis here is all like 3/32 thick aluminum with some kind of a zinc or anodized plating on it. Two tubes, 6CL6 and a 6146. And this whole partition of this power supply here unbolts and lifts right out. All these connections here are labeled, and they're also labeled on the, I don't know if you can see that or not, but all those terminal strips positions are labeled on the chassis itself, and then labeled on all the different fast-on connectors that slip over those terminal block strips. And the same with the rear panel. So it's really quite easy to get apart and work on. Okay, so anyway, all I did was replace a bunch of resistors up here and capacitors for the different voltage sections. I don't know, you probably can't see any of that stuff, but pretty cool little transmitter here. So, and really nice that this whole section just unbolts and unplugs, and you lift it right out and work on it. Here's some of the stuff I replaced over there: a big multi-section can and a couple of way out of tolerance resistors. So next thing, gonna plug a crystal in, put it into a dummy load, and see if it makes watts and what it sounds like. So I guess that'll be part 2. Anyway, keep tinkering. Alright everybody, here's the Globe Electronics model HG-303. Got the power supplies all rebuilt. Bias supply, the B+ for the oscillator, and the high voltage all have new components, and seems to be working well. I'm listening on FEF. I don't have this set up with a TR relay to actually make a QSO, but I wanted to hear what it sounded like outside of the shack here, because sometimes when you try to listen to an old Boatacre or any transmitter right here in the shack, especially old ones, sometimes it's hard to tell exactly how they sound. So I tuned it in on FEF best I could. I couldn't get right on the nose, and because I'm crystal controlled, I couldn't really move the transmitter, but I'll show you what we got. We'll set the meter in the plate position, the function switch to operate. I've already tuned this up, by the way, about 2.5 mils of grid current. And so I'll keep the transmitter down and turn the audio up on the amplifier here, and you should be able to hear it through FEF with a little bit of latency. So here we go. It is really tough to sense CW with a side tone that's a second or so delayed. It messes with your head. Anyway, I don't know if you can see the watt meter back there, but it's showing about 45 watts, maybe, something like that. I got the old focus problem here. FEF just dropped out for whatever reason. Seems a bit erratic there. Anyway, that's the HG-303. Pretty nice little transmitter. Really, really well made. The only drawback is I got one of these thermometer jobs here, and it do get warm. Let's see what we got here. Let me just kind of browse around in here and see what we can get for heat. Looks like about 100. Ooh, there's 179, 163. There's 180, I think. 183. So you could damn near boil water on the top of this thing. I wonder if it shouldn't have a little bit taller feet on the bottom to get a little extra airflow through there, because it does get hot on the top. Anyway, keep tinkering, everybody. Fun transmitter, fun project. Kind of a rare bird. It's been cool. See y'all later.